Free you? Oh, that's not happening. Let me out. No, I'm sorry. That's not happening. Are we online? I think we are. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. It stinks in here? That's because of your fart smell. Boom. Didn't see that coming, did you? Hey Akira. Remember how, Nugles, remember how, like, when I first started getting to know you, I had zero inclinations that you were a girl, and I still have zero inclinations that you're a girl, only that you claim to be. But yeah. Welcome back for 69 months. Anyways, did you guys miss me? It's been 5 days? 4 days? Between 5 and 4 days, because last time we streamed was Monday. It's been a while since we streamed. Akira, thank you for gifting a sub. Girl equals guy in real life XDD. Yeah, that sounds accurate, honestly. Girls don't exist. Alright, let me say hi to everyone first before we begin. Hey, Arosenin. Hey, couple new goals. Hey, Snow Fate was here first today, wasn't, what weren't they? Oh, a hype train's going. Let's go. Nanaha. Hello. Hey, Spartan. Hey, Neo Personix. Hey, Andre. Here, Arosenin. I think I said that. Hey, Draconic Goalie. I still don't understand how that all happened, but cool. Hey, Spartan. Saguma. Hey, MD. Hey, Nugles. Hey, Kira. And hey, Killer Mario. Hey, Kendrick. Hey, Shay. How you doing? It's been 84 years. We haven't seen you, Night Night. Okay. Hey, Black Wolf. Hey, Spanning Spiff. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Hey, Kendrick. Thank you for congratulations. Hope I can say soon as well. Oh, good luck. It's actually been job hunting has been kind of wacky in Canada because, for example, let me show you guys. I think Canada lost a lot of jobs last month. Let me show you guys. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Okay, never mind. You start HSR this week, pull far. Congrats! I feel so far behind. Do you think I should keep playing or play Zenless? I don't think that's an issue. I think you can catch up. Well, there's no reason you can't catch up. Anyways, in June, Canada lost 1,400 jobs, and then jobless rate rose to 6.4%. And it's only gotten worse because in March, it jumps to 6.1%. So Canada as a whole has just been losing jobs over time. So look, I didn't expect to get hired so quickly. I didn't expect to get a job. I didn't even want this job to begin with, but because I know how hard it is right now, I didn't fight it very much. I was just like, okay, I'll just take it. I know this country unemployment rate has been rising. So again, I showed you in March was 6.1%. In June, it's 6.4%. It's just been increasing over time. So yeah, it's been pretty rough. And yeah. So they expected a 22,500 gain, and it rose from 6.2% to 6.3%. And now it's 6.4%. It's just been getting worse and worse in Canada. And so when I got the job offer, I took it, even though I didn't really want it. And it was awkward because you guys know on June 8th, it officially became 7 years of streaming. And so the big thing for me this week was going to be the 7-year anniversary stream. But I don't think I can do it this week because I'm sure you realize I've been hardly streaming, and there's a good reason for that. You know how, okay, as someone pointed out, it's been 288 days since I last worked a job. So I'm not used to working a job because it's been about 300 days of not working a job. And the other part of it, Spartan, Aerosenin, no, it was too late. It couldn't continue the sub train. No, but thank you anyways. But yeah, it's been so many days. Canada's leading 2-1 over Uruguay right now. All right, I hope they get third place. because that'll be our best finish ever. It's already our best finish ever, but I hope we do better. I heard it's difficult to get jobs these days. Yeah, it really is. So that's why it was also sudden because I didn't expect to get the job, and I didn't expect to take the job, but you know, because of circumstances, I did it. I wish you good luck, and you didn't read it, Madge. I read it off stream. I did read it, but thank you, Ignis. Anyways, so you add not working for a long time to the fact that I now have to work, which means, I don't know if you guys realize, my sleep schedule's terrible. I would go to bed around 9 in the morning is usually when I went to bed, if not later. And now I have to get up and be at work before 9 because I'm now also working earlier than ever before. I now work at 8:30. It's not 9, it's 8:30. So I'm working half an hour earlier than I ever did before. And I still clock out at 5, which means then I worked 30 minutes longer every day than I'm used to. So you can see why this is really rough. So sleep schedule not adapted. Working 30 minutes earlier, working 30 minutes more. So before work, I think this week, the longest I slept before work was 3 hours. Generally speaking, I slept between an hour and a half to 3 hours. I worked on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's been really, really rough. Which is why I haven't been able to follow the stream schedule at all, because if I'm only sleeping between 1.5 hours to 3 hours, I come home and I go to sleep. Right? I just don't have the energy for streaming. I mean, I could, but I'd just be falling asleep on stream, so that wouldn't be good. But yeah. Oh, Shay, please get better. No, don't have upset tummy. I thought you took a nap to feel better. But yeah, you guys put that together. That's why I haven't been able to follow the schedule. And even though I said we would do our subathon this weekend, there's no way. Today I slept until I just slept over 12 hours, just catching up on sleep. So yeah, now that I am officially working, it's gonna take a bit of time to adjust. I do plan on still streaming 6 days a week. It's just I can't do it yet. It'll take a while. There's just almost no way to like do things well without being rested first. Be a Pokemon sleep streamer? Should I do that? I've actually wanted to do all the Pokemon sleep stuff. It'd be funny. That's legit, it really is. Anyways, it's not like I've done nothing to try to alleviate things. By the way, I haven't dropped any gacha games yet, but there's been multiple days this week I didn't play Wuthering Waves. I think it was 3 days. And I think yesterday I didn't finish Brown Dust stuff. So, yikes. Yeah, it's been rough. But I'm starting to adapt. So, a couple weeks ago, less than a month ago, have seen new CNN insane. Wait, what are you talking about? What's WUA? Wuthering Waves. You troll? You woke up feeling sick. America's cooked right now. Alright, look, guys. Look, there's a lot of things going on in the world. Right now, I'm aware. I'm trying really hard to update you guys on these things first. I get everyone's excited about that, but please. Oh my god. As I was saying...
Celica off stream? Nimsai, given her warp ability to Winter Edelgard, would have let you have a lot of fun in the game, Nimsai.
I'm trying really hard to explain why I haven't been streaming and how things will be in the future, and it seems like everyone's distracted. Yes, I'm aware Canada's playing Uruguay right now in Copa America for 3rd place. I'm glad Canada's winning. Please don't spoil the match. I want to watch the recap afterwards. Yes, I'm aware there was a shooting involved at a Trump rally. I'm aware. A bullet may have grazed him. Yada, yada. I'm aware. If you want to go back to the past week, yes, I'm aware Biden is looking really, really bad right now because he called Zelensky Putin. He's clearly reading off a prompter. His mental faculties are not there, but this isn't a political stream, so we won't get into it. But my goodness, you are voting between someone who is clearly going senile and someone who's clearly a madman. I get it. All right, I'm not American though, so I don't look too much at this stuff. But yeah, like, I know there's stuff going around. I get it, please. But look, well, let's focus on one topic at a time, please. You know, I want to explain this because I know for some of you guys, I'm going from like a month ago I would stream every day to now in the last month. I think that's the lowest amount of time I streamed in a month in like years. But yeah, like, let's have a bit of focus, please. And yeah, I know I was supposed to stream on at minimum on Thursday to do the Celica polls. But no, I didn't do the Celica polls. Have I answered everything so we can get to the actual stuff? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Please. I'll give you guys a minute before we it'd be easier to talk about these things without getting distracted. Come on. Gotta take care of yourself though, absolutely. I can't, there's no way I'm gonna be able to stream well if I only have like sub 3 hours of sleep every day. Congrats on your employment, thanks, Ballcrusher. So trailer tonight, trailer's tomorrow night. Hey Len. Alright, are we good to continue on? Trust me, I nag him about sleep daily. Yeah. Okay, so going back to the work thing, because I only get an hour and a half to 3 hours of sleep a day, I come home and I immediately sleep, which is why I haven't been able to follow the schedule, because I try to sleep for an hour and then stream, but I wake up and I feel so groggy, and I've tried like drinking coffee before sleeping as well, and it doesn't help. I wake up and I still feel like crap. So by the time I feel good enough to stream again, it's already super late, and then I was like, and then I wouldn't have the motivation to stream actually. Ever since I started playing HSR, I hate opening Faye. Faye feels like a job a lot of times, so I don't blame you. Honkai Star Rail is amazing, so. Anyways, I have been dealing with this better. So, as I was talking about earlier, streaming is one thing, playing 8 gacha games is another thing. And I've been getting better at it, oh yeah, this is where I was ended off before we started on all these other things. So I'm now working a new job and all that, and I'm getting the hang of it, and it's not that complicated. But yeah, it's been a good first week of working. But the one thing that I've been struggling with outside of sleep is like playing 8 gachas still. For those who don't know, I play Nikkei, Brownless 2, Soul Elding Arise, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Fire Emblem Heroes, Streamwalker Tribes. I'm missing one. I think it's Genshin Impact I'm missing. Withering Waves. I think that was 10 actually. I want to play more ZZZ, but I haven't even unlocked dailies yet, and I'm not going to do that off stream because I'm barely awake. Otherwise, I'd just be skipping through it, so that's been rough. Did I eat yet? No. No, I haven't. Though I usually eat once a day anyway, so it doesn't really change anything. I eat once a day to save time. It's also more healthy for you, I think. I've been logged into Faye for about a week plus. It feels refreshing not worrying about it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so before I considered the idea of like dropping gachas and stuff to try and manage it better, it occurred to me that what if I just did the gachas at work? And that sounds a bit crazy, but it actually is workable. I have my own cubicle, so I have a... Well, it's like an office, but it's split up into multiple cubicles. So I have a fair amount of privacy. And I'm not playing it on my phone. I'm gonna do it on a computer. So I don't know if you guys use this.
You didn't mention the code G's gacha.
think I did, but whatever. What job is it? For those who don't know, like I graduated as an accountant. So when I work, I usually work in the finance or accounting field. This has been the weirdest job description I've ever had. My job description, my official job title is accountant. And I know I know people would be like, well, you graduated as accountant, so why is it weird to have a job title be accountant? Because they always put something in front of it, right? Like the last job I worked, I was a project accountant, right? Handling projects, right? When I was helping out as support, I was an intermediate accountant, right? I've recently interviewed for a job on Tuesday for a senior accounting position, right? There's always something there. It's the first time ever I've gotten a job with nothing attached to the title. It just says accountant. It's super goofy because I'm just... What the hell does that even mean? But yeah, whatever. There's been like no rhyme or reason with anything I've been doing thus far. I think it's a very general role. So they just wrote accountant. But yeah, that's officially what I'm doing, though I don't think that's descriptive at all. Imagine a vampire in a cube. Yes, I'm back to being a domesticated corporate vampire. Basic bish accountant. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. Right now, they just have me helping out with AP and stuff. They're also in month end right now, which is weird to me. Like, I took the job interview on Thursday, I think. And then they had the decision by Monday. So that was fast. I didn't think I would get the job. Because I'm one of the late interviewees, and they wanted to talk to my references and whatnot, and I didn't even know if they can reach them. Because it was all such short notice. But no, I got the job and I started on Wednesday. It was crazy how quick it was. But yeah, where was I? Also, when you have very little sleep, memory issues. I'm also not going senile like Biden is, my goodness. Did you hear about Trump, by the way? Yes, I did. I did. I'm surprised you guys are bringing that up. You know, I'm always confused. I always try to keep the politics out of the stream. There's only like certain times in the stream where I'll mention politics. And I always make it as least personal as possible, right? And generally speaking, people don't want to hear about politics. But whenever something political happens, everyone brings it up. And I'm like, okay, well, do you people want me to talk about it or not? Because everyone keeps hating on it. Well, not everyone. It's always so divisive. Is it okay to talk about politics when someone's about to get shot? I guess is that the measure? I don't really know. But yes, I'm well aware. It's so effing over for the election 100%. I already thought it was over. Like, again, if you guys have been following the news, Biden is doing a conference at NATO, and he's introducing Zelensky to the world leaders, and he calls him Mr. Putin. Like, welcome the leader of Ukraine, Mr. Putin. Yeah, this shit is over because one of the candidates is clearly, at best, a puppet. And it hasn't even been, like, just that. Like, there was another moment where he's clearly reading off a prompter, and the prompter says, pause, right? Pause for a dramatic effect, essentially, is what it's saying. And Biden's on full autopilot and literally reads out, pause. Like, I've never seen it this bad before. And someone might say, oh, he caught himself saying, calling Zelensky Putin. Oh, yeah, he also said, when he was introducing Vice President Harris, right? He said Trump, Vice President Trump. Like, the guy is not here. The election's over because one of your candidates shouldn't even be running.
President.
Oh, yeah. It was funny, Aerosmith was mentioning that. You guys know you guys had a Canadian potential for American president, right? Like, Ted Cruz is Canadian. Anyways, but yeah, to talk about all that, yeah, now with the shooting, Trump, if you want to say, he could look, Trump may not be completely senile, but he is crazy. If you've ever truly listened to his campaign rallies. He says a lot of stuff that's just purely insane. I've never... Biden would ramble out of being senile, right? I'm just waiting for Biden to say, like, we're fighting the Soviets. By the way, the Russians are not the Soviets, and the Soviet Union was not just Russia, for those who didn't know, right? If he says that, it clearly indicates he doesn't even know which war is being fought right now. It's not the Cold War, because it's 2024. The Soviet Union's been gone since 1992. Or it's 1993. It's one of those 2 years. Depends on when you count, because most people count it when the Berlin Wall fell. Anyways, that's already scary. But like, Trump literally goes on stage and he talks about conspiracy theories. Like, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if one of these rallies, he's like, the world isn't round, and he goes on a tangent about a flat Earth. Like, the election is over, all right? You have someone who's senile and someone who's crazy. Who cares who he votes for at this point?
Mind is leaking bits and pieces of what his ideal world would be. A world where Putin is the leader of Ukraine and where Trump is the vice president of the US.
I like how you're making a joke about this, Sugma, when this all applies to you as well. The scarier thing is, unlike those two who are in their 70s, you're not 70 years old. Do you realize that? Anyways, what is Sugma talking about? I have no idea. Anyways, yes, I'm well aware of what's going on in America. For those who don't know, I'm Canadian. So if you're offended by what I'm saying, that would be silly, because I don't actually live in your country. And I don't actually know how bad it is, because again, I don't live in the country. And even though I can read the news, I do read the news every single day, even though I watch news, I don't get the same perspective as you get it. And obviously, I'm not invested in it because I'm Canadian. So if you're offended, I'm sorry. But people are bringing this up, so I wanted to talk about it briefly. But yeah, I agree. America is pretty much in a shit show right now. I remember reading one comment on YouTube, and usually people around the world are pretty nice about these things. They're like, oh, you know, we stand with America. We hope everything's going to be good and strong. Things will work out well. Like, right? Being supportive, right? Because the world cares, generally speaking. No, I haven't seen the world caring. I've seen the world just be a complete mess about it. I saw one guy says, America, without a doubt, know this. America, know this without a doubt. The entire world is laughing at you. Like, wow. And it was so highly upvoted. I was like, yeah, that's correct. You guys realize America is the only country in the world who constantly mouths off about being number one. There's no other country in the entire world who says they're number one like America does, all right? They might say they're number one in one thing or something. No, America will literally voice it out. Okay. Number one in healthcare debt? Actually, that's pretty funny. There was an article I read. Oh yeah. And also, America's the democracy, right? Like, the biggest democracy in the world. I mean, most people don't actually believe that, but like, America markets itself as the greatest democracy in the world, right? Then you have this farce of an election that's gonna come up in November. Like, how could this be the number one democracy when you have two choices and one's a madman and one's senile? Like, how is this a democracy? There's no way the American populace wants this. But you guys are gonna vote. Like, this, I've always been of the faith and belief that you should vote. But how can I say that at this point? Both options are wrong. So, but anyways, I hope that resolves everything. Let's talk about something else, because this isn't a political stream. But yeah, it's a mess right now. Congratulations. You'll be surprised at night. Am I surprised? The only thing he's redeeming is his bingo card. No matter who gets chosen, we're screwed. Right. I believe that Biden has a chance that would then die in office, but not anymore. if he dies, not that I'm arguing to like kill your president or something like that, but if he passes away, I think America's probably in a better position. Because when you pass away as the president, the leadership falls into the vice president, and your vice president's not bad. Like, Harris would do a fairly good job, I think. So I don't think it's like, I think if Biden passes away, you probably have a better chance of a stable America than not. But I'm not gonna go into that. I believe in the Biden redemption arc, but this Trump gun violence arc came out of nowhere. Yeah, it's like an anime now. Great. Wait for Biden to actually talk about a war against Canada. Oh God. I'd rather have Biden. Harris as a demon. Well, at least she gets stuff done. I'm absolutely positive Biden is a puppet at this point. I don't think he's actually in charge of anything, including himself. Yeah, so anyways, we're so off topic tonight because was that today, by the way? Maybe that's why everyone's talking about it, because it's topical. I don't know, because Canada doesn't get news 24/7 about America. It was today. Okay. Yeah, that would explain why you guys are a lot more on top of that. How many hours a day I work? Okay, so going back to the job thing, which is what I wanted to really talk about. So what you're doing? Yes! Yes, let's get back on topic so we can talk about all these things. My goodness. I learned it a couple of hours. I don't think it was a couple of hours ago. Actually, I have no idea. Maybe it could have been a couple hours ago. All right, anyways. I learned about 2 minutes after it happened from TikTok. God damn it, we're so distracted tonight. Okay, anyways. Fine, I'll say one more thing about that. I did see videos about it. Did you see Trump? Did you see all the Secret Service people surround Trump? And they're like, Mr. President, we gotta go. You're going to die here. There's like 20 guys like completely body blocking the president. And Trump's just like raising his hand up in the air, like in defiance, and trying really hard to die. Because what are you doing? Get off the stage. If it was a sniper, you're literally trying really hard to die right now. I feel so bad for the Secret Service. They're like trying their best, doing everything they can to save this man, and he's trying to put on a show. What was that? That's such nonsense. Anyways, I thought that was hilarious. It's a good thing. I don't think it was a sniper, because if it was, I'm pretty sure he would have just been dead there. But yeah, that was crazy. The topic's depressing. Is it depressing? I think it's more shocking than. I think it's shocking, not depressing. They already killed the guy. If you listen to audio, they move him because they said the shooter is down. Well, no, Kusanagi, you can't. Who's doing this stuff? What is this stuff? What? Okay. Kusanagi, you can't ever do that because you don't know in the moment how many shooters there are. It's standard procedure to get off the stage. Like, they didn't go resume. They didn't go resume the rally right afterwards. Like, they canceled it. Everyone left and everyone cleared out because you don't know how many shooters there are. So even if someone says shooter is down, you can't make that assumption. Like, you've literally had multiple presidents get shot. Why would it be abnormal? Like, wasn't Reagan shot as well?
Congrats on the job.
Kennedy was shot. Lincoln was shot, right? Like, I'm a Canadian, I even know that. So yeah, even if they said shooter is down, you still gotta get the guy off the stage. You don't know how many shooters there are. I assume they got the shooter at that point, but there's always a chance to be a second one. Yeah, exactly. why would, if there's something like a plot to assassinate the president, why would you ever believe it'd be a one-man show? Like, yeah, there's a high chance it is, but you should never make that assumption. He's going to UFC now. All right. Ventus, welcome back for 11 months. Thank you so much for resubscribing Prime, and one more before a year. Thank you so much. And thank you for congratulating me on the job. I appreciate it. All right. Sorry. We're so distracted tonight. I'm trying to give you guys an update on how these things are going to work. His aura has grown, I fear. Well, as I was talking about earlier, I think it's a free race for Trump, because I think he would rather have a madman in control, even if they are like, again, if I'm gonna reiterate this so people don't get the wrong idea. Hey, I'm Canadian, but whenever I do listen, and I've listened to several Trump rallies at this point, he always goes on such insane tangents and says such insane things. Like, some of the things that he got sued for or is going through litigation with, it's literally stuff from his rallies. Like, there's no filter. He'll talk about conspiracies. He'll talk about things that are clearly like defamation. He'll talk about things that clearly have never happened. Like, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't come to a surprise or be a surprise for anyone. He's definitely a madman. But your opponent is someone who is probably not even like fully there anymore, not even a man. Because Biden at best is a puppet. There's no way you can look at it otherwise. Like, he can't even read off a prompter correctly. He doesn't even know who he's talking to anymore. It's like, it's so bad. So yeah, yeah, we'll get off this topic, but yeah, I already think it's a free race for Trump. It's not much of a choice at this point. You could replace Biden with a rock, and I don't even think things could change or get worse. In these sad times, I always listen to songs like this, and it gives me hope. Queen Bee? Dude, I love Queen Bee. How many channel points for a date? I have 137.6k. What would you want to do on a date? If Biden was shot at, he would forget in 2 minutes and continue. Didn't you have a president who was shot and continued their speech anyways? Stuff like that does happen. Oh yeah, that was Roosevelt, as Spiff pointed out. Again, I'm not American, so I don't know these things as well. I didn't think this far, all Shay. All right, but sorry, where was I? Oh yeah, okay. So going back to the job to catch everyone up, so we can actually like have a smooth enough talk about it. George Bush got the shoe. Oh my god, that's still one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Might not be appropriate time to laugh at it, but like, oh my god, that was so funny. All right, so to catch everyone up, reason I have not been streaming is because I've been sleeping anywhere between 1.5 hours to 3 hours before work. And then after work, obviously I'm completely burnt out and I sleep a lot longer after work. I try to sleep like an hour after work to stream. But yeah, every single time I've tried that, I've been too groggy, too sleepy, too tired. So I haven't streamed all week. Even though we made a schedule and everything, again, when I was making the schedule and everything, I wasn't sure about the job. When I made the schedule and everything, I hadn't even signed for the job yet, like signed the contract. But after I saw their offer, they gave me a bonus, by the way. By the way, the company I work for isn't based in Canada. It's a pretty big exploration company. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want people to show up my workplace or something like that. But it's a pretty major company. They gave me a 10% signing bonus. So I now make more money than I did in my last job. They have twice as long as vacation benefits as other companies. So they're very competitive. And then I saw the workplace. I get my own cubicle. And that reason why that's big is because that means I can do things there. Like gachaing while working, which would make my life so much easier. In my last job, There was no cubicle. It was an open office. So there's no walls anywhere. There's no privacy. Right? It's a lot more lax. I get more vacation time. I got a bonus. I have every benefit that you could ever expect. They're matching RRSP, which is our retirement savings plan. In America, you have something, I think it's a Roth. I don't know. So if I invest, they match 5% of it. They match my salary up to 5%, which is huge. That's a lot of extra money. Once I saw all the benefits and stuff, yeah, I had to take the job. I don't think I'll do better. And the most important thing for me when I get a job right now is that it doesn't take all my energy, so I can still be a streamer, right? Like, working a job is nice and all, but being a streamer means more to me. So yeah, like, it fit all the criteria, so that's why I'm working the job now. But yeah. Wait, what? Why so little? Okay, so I was explaining, normal jobs are 9 to 5, right? This job's 8:30 to 5. So I'm working half an hour earlier than I'm used to. I already don't sleep well. And I normally go to bed at 9 a.m. in the morning. And now I have to go to bed way earlier, ideally. So I don't sleep well to begin with. And it's not just half an hour earlier, it's half an hour more work. And I haven't worked about 300 days. It's been 288 days. So you put all that together, I have no energy. That's why I have not been streaming this week. I made a schedule, and pain me not to follow the schedule because I had so much planned. And today we're supposed to do our subathon, 7-year streamer anniversary. For those who don't know, just 5 days ago, July 8th, that was officially 7 years of streaming. Officially 7 years. But I haven't been able to follow anything because I have no rest and no energy. And I spent most of the day sleeping today, so we could have the stream. I should be a knockout bat and visit saying daily. There are other ways you can knock me out, Shay. Thank you, though. But yeah, you put all that together, it's been really rough. Now, that said, things should be better going forward. And one of the big reasons is this. Okay, do we have anyone who works jobs that knows the IT side of things? So, in the last month, less than a month ago, I bought a server PC so I can run Plex on it. But one of the other reasons why I wanted to get a PC wasn't just for Plex to like watch movies and stuff in VR, because that's the biggest reason why I did it. The other reason I did it was to like do it so I could like play Steam games like visual novels in VR. So that's fun. But I also realized, wait a second, I can just remote desktop from work to that PC that I leave on 24/7 anyways, and I can just run that PC and do the gacha games while I'm working. And it's not even going to slow down my work because at work we use NetSuite, which is a server, and to access that server, it's always through a VPN and the work VPN. And anyways, all that is to say is there's like a lot of loading time in between things. So if it's simple things like, hey, rerun that match in Honkai Star Rail, or like flip a gate in Solo Leveling Arise and start the match, like that's perfectly fine. Like I literally have that time in between everything. So besides figuring out a sleep schedule, which has been getting better, and finishing up most of my gachas at work, I feel like next week we'll be able to have a normal schedule. But yeah, I was here for 6.5 out of 7 years. Yeah, Chalky, you have been. It's been a long time. So yeah, right now it's not so good, but starting next week, I think things will be well. I play at work too, so I can't sleep early. Right.
Maybe it's for the best that the subathon was not this week. If it's next week, it would coincide with the 3 home days since you reincarnated into joblessness, which falls on Sunday the 21st.
Why are you so obsessed with
Next
it?
Saturday at midnight, we could have a countdown to the 3 day Nimsai.
It's like, what's wrong with you? Do you remember I swear someone commented on a YouTube video recently and said, Sugma thinks he doesn't derail the streams. Was that you, Aerosenin? Anyways. So, Sugma, let me explain to you why nothing you are saying makes any sense. I am now employed. I will not be making it to 300 days of unemployment, even if I do the subathon next week. It doesn't change a thing. Like, I'm concerned over Biden being senile, but I at least understand why he's senile. That man is getting up to 80 years old, right? That stuff happens. You're not 80. You're literally going senile. Do you realize what you're doing? You're so obsessed with that 300-day number for this quote-unquote unemployed subathon thing, which isn't even the idea of it. It's a 7-year streamer anniversary, which is why we're doing a subathon. But you're so obsessed with hitting that 300-day that you're forgetting what that 300-day title is. I'm already working. We're not making 300 days of unemployment. Why are you so obsessed with it? What is wrong with you? Anyways. Yeah, I didn't miss the streams getting derailed either, Kyle. Sugma, you don't get to decide what others do with their lives. Sugma! When I say this, I'm not trying to be mean, but there are certain people out here that I really wish you had more in-person relationships. You know, more friends to interact with. More significant others, either male or female. Because if you did, it would really help you out in life in general. It would help you out with your thinking, it would help you out with your actions, it would help you out with your compassion, your empathy, the way you treat people. It would help a lot. Just saying. Night, quit your job to get to 300 days. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Fifth. At least you understand how crazy what he's saying is. All right. Anyways, so the plan is next week we'll do the 7-year streamer anniversary for the subathon. Honestly, I think for the next month or so, things will be quite different. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have realized in the past 2 months, I've really tried becoming a variety gacha streamer. That does not work. I think when things aren't going well, you should just try things. Right? Fair? Right? Never be too proud and stick to things that worked once upon a time, because if it doesn't work right now, that's what all that really matters. So we tried being a variety gacha streamer for the last 2 months. That hasn't really worked, but I'm not gonna like go drop gachas. We're at 10 plus gachas right now. I think I can keep that up if I start doing all the gachas at work and whatnot. The only like manual gachas I have to do is like a little bit of soul leveling Arise, Genshin Impact, Withering Waves if I continue there, Zenless Zone Zero if I go back to that, a bit of Nikkei. Majority of gachas I can do at work is what I'm saying. Did you say sniffing others or significant others? I said significant others. What the heck? Is it my microphone? It's been a while. The microphone settings might have changed. Or you just mishearing me on purpose, you bastard. Sniffa. Groundless 2 is easy to maintain if you still keep up with it. I am keeping up with Groundless 2. So I'm not gonna give up on doing that, but I do want... I really, really want to like go into playing more variety gaming I think if I stick with a schedule, I can start marketing the variety games every week. I prefer playing small, short indie games so we can actually complete them, so you guys don't have to make fun of me. I'm never finishing anything. You're supposed to suck blood, not smell people. Wow, thanks. All right. Where was I? We've been derailed so many times this stream. By the way, we have a stream sponsorship today. Has it shown up, chat? Have you seen our sponsor tonight? I'm looking forward to Sword of Convaleria, whatever the name is. Thank you, Len. I'm so looking forward to that. I actually gotta talk to them again. I might have another Sword of Convalarius sponsorship for the end of the month. I'm very much looking forward to that. That game is so good. But yeah, at the end of the month, we have another sponsorship. Today we have a sponsorship. It's with a big developer, by the way, tonight. I'm a succubus. I suck a lot. I mean, Shay, by the way, chat. I've never, well, some of you guys might press X to doubt, but I've never backed anyone for adult content in my life. Though I might change my mind. Can we get a shout out to Shay, /She Devil VT? I'm kind of curious how it is. Is this a slippery slope? Am I about to be like, before I know it, I'm like backing Amaranth or something? Like, oh my gosh, I've never done it before. Why? Adrian, she's my friend. What do you mean, why? Jade came out and I got her and I was trying to get her E1. I'm gonna save for
collab with Amaranth when?
It's like, are you doing this on purpose? When is what's her name again? The girl who gets like mentally destroyed by what's her name again? Oh my god. The Galaxy Ranger. This is how you know I haven't had good rest. When I'm struggling with like remembering names. Whenever I'm someone who can remember faces very well, but I don't remember names very well. I can remember numbers, faces, places very well, but I can't remember names as well. She's supposed to replace Sampo. I'm waiting for her to come back. Saying collab with me, not Amaranth. We are. By the way, our sponsorship tonight is X Defiant. I was asking earlier if it showed up for you guys. I was hoping it did. And then I'll be playing that with Shay. Black Swan, yeah, I'm gonna pull for Black Swan when she returns, whenever that happens. X Defiant, yes. Have you guys played X Defiant? I'll be playing that tonight. I don't know who to pull for in HSR. I'm thinking about quitting, but I like the game. Why are you quitting? You just started. It's an excellent game. If you asked me to recommend a gacha game to someone, I would absolutely recommend over every other game right now, Honkai Star Rail. And if they're already playing Honkai Star Rail, then I'd recommend Nikke. But those are the only two games I would universally like recommend to people. But HSR by far is #1. The best, most complete story, this biggest community, and a supportive community. HSR community is not nearly as toxic as the Genshin community or gacha communities in general. They're huge though, so don't get confused when you read something bad about HSR. If you have like over 200,000 players like daily, you're going, even if 1% of those people or 0.01% of those people are assholes, you're gonna hear about it because there's so many of them. There's so many people. But yeah, it's a complete experience when it comes to a gacha game. Have I tried ZZ yet? I actually tried ZZ last weekend. I didn't get to dailies. I only got to play two and a half hours or something. Last Saturday is when I played it. But I couldn't play, or sorry, Sunday is when I played it. I couldn't play too long because I had a job interview that I thought was on Monday, then it became on Tuesday. So I did a job interview on Tuesday, and then I found out I was starting my the new job on Wednesday. So yeah, I haven't really had time to stream and get back to it, but I do want to go back to it. It feels like I'm so far behind. Okay, so we have someone who started Honkai Star Rail like relatively recently. Noodles caught up in Honkai Star Rail in 1 month. You're not that behind. HSR only had its 1-year anniversary back in February, so it's like a year and a half. I don't think that's far enough to be quitting over. You can catch up in a month. It's a year and a half. A game like Fire Emblem Heroes, for example, has been around for 7 years. Fate Grand Order, Oh, Fate Grand Order is having their 7-year anniversary, aren't they? But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is... Why are you thinking you're so far behind? A game like this isn't competitive. You're not like competing with other people. You're not behind. Why would you quit? If you quit, if you quit a game like HSR, it should be because you're bored. that should be the reason, not because you think you're behind. Like it's a bad mentality to have when it comes to games, that because you're behind you should quit. No, quit a game when you're not having fun. That's when you should actually quit. Yeah, HSR is like playing Persona on a phone. That's a good way of describing it. It's not literally Persona, but it's the same style in game. Len says, I think I ignored the endgame mode until I got Kafka. Yeah, same here. Same here. Like, I didn't... So many things in... When I play a gacha game, I'm usually very casual about it at the start. I just make sure I do all the dailies. And I make sure I do as many events as possible. But I don't commit myself until, like, you know, there's something I enjoy about it. I'm doing the quest with Sela, and you're gonna enjoy that quest. It's a fun quest. The wildfire quests are all pretty good. I'm getting really effed in SLA right now. Good. Congratulations, gamings. All right. Congrats on jobs, noms. Thanks, Yogurt. Anyways, oh, also, starting next week, I could start having 1 day off. Well, not 1 day off, but work at home for a day every week. So I'll be able to take it. Things will get better, is what I'm trying to say. So do not look at the last week of me not streaming and be like, that's gonna be the norm going forward. No, it'll get better. But yeah, I just want to reassure you guys. It's been pretty rough when you think about everything that's been going on, but again, it'll get better. And I've been doing things like, if you have any hints or clues or tips for how like alleviate pressure at work, let me know. So how close am I at catching up? I think you're in the first 20% of the game. So you gotta do what you did basically 5 times more, and then you're caught up. I'm starting to get the idea of what you're thinking. This might be a good video idea. I'm starting to get the idea of why you feel this way, but you shouldn't feel this way. You want a game to be long, so you have more content to do. Like, I was starting to fall out of love with Nikkei because I'm completely caught up in story in terms of like maps to complete. So every day I just log in and do my dailies. It's not very fun when you do a game like that, you know? I got off Star Rail as I'm playing more Genshin and HI3. Huh. I mean, that's fine. Everyone has preferences, that's fine. Okay, let me announce tonight's schedule. So for the next 2 hours, I'm going to be doing my sponsorship with X Defiant. X Defiant is a 6v6 game. If you want to play, by the way, because it's 6v6, feel free. The game is free to play. It's by Ubisoft. It's a sponsorship, so before I hear someone says, why are you playing it? They're paying me. And also, I've been wanting to play shooters. It's been a while since we played a shooter. But yeah. !X Defiant if you want to try out the game, and I'll pin it. I believe it's been saying like our sponsor is live. It's X Defiant. But yeah, so we'll do that for 2 hours, and afterwards I'll try to catch up on some gachas. Tomorrow is the Faye channel or Faye trailer. I don't know what. I'm so far behind this week. I don't know what I should be doing anymore. We planned out the week and I couldn't follow any of it because of how little sleep I was getting. Trump just got shot in the ear, no joke. Listen, I know not everyone's been here since the start of the stream, but if someone does show up and mention these things again, guys, just let them know that we covered it already, that we won stream. We've been so derailed today. I only wanted to do half an hour of just chatting so we can get into our sponsor stream and whatnot. But we've been like on this stuff way longer because we've got distracted so much. Again, I don't really blame you guys. Last day for Nikkei Soul Raid? Wait, when is last day for Soul Raid? Tomorrow's last day already? Good lord. All right, well, then I guess I gotta do SR tomorrow. Wait, I thought today was the last raid for last day for for COO. Is it really last day? Pull on my account if you like laughter sponsor. Oh my god, Errolson, you actually waited for me? Thank you so much for waiting. I don't even know anything about new characters thus far. I haven't had time to look into them, but yeah, I wanted to do viewer polls. Thank you for waiting, dude. That means a lot. I was committed. Thank you. Thank you, man. So wait, Soul Race 2 to 3 more days from now, right? Link to sponsored game. Let me do X Defiant. X. Did I spell it right? Yeah, there you go. That's the link. We'll do a bit of COO later because I actually want to do a good rank. Everyone, the COO has been really bad. Everyone's just been dying. Co-op and Nikkei Guild, guys. All right, yeah, and join Errolson if you guys want to get that stuff done right now. All right, let me double check. 2 more days before Sigwin? Sigwin? How do you say her name? Is that really how you say it? 2 more days before Sigwin's gone in Genshin Impact. Do I need her? Is she good? By the way, if you guys want to share, what do you work as? Also, it's a judgment-free zone. I respect everyone who works a job. Even if you are like a professional PP sucker, for example, I would still respect it. Like, having a job and contributing to society, even if it is sucking PP, it's still an important thing. People need their PP sucked, you know? Everything contributes. You're a personal gigolo? Shut up. Okay. I wasn't kidding about respecting it, but there's no way any of you guys are personal gigolos. Join us in co-op against, I could, yeah. If no one joins you in like 2 minutes, I'll do it. I was reading the last thing wrong for Solar Race's 18th, my bad. Yeah, you were tripping, Jasper. It was CO. CO's last day. But that's alright, man. Thank you for trying to help. I appreciate it. Black buff XDDD? Yeah, but you're a girl. Are there any advantages to being... Nugles, you're a midget, right? A midget black girl? What the heck? I'm not trying to make this ratio. Ratio. Oh my god, I just said... Okay. You can tell the lack of sleep has been effing me up because even saying easy things, speaking gets a lot harder when I don't get to sleep. Speaking of which, more stuff about Dr. Ratio came out. Actually, it's not really more things. Just more clarity came out on it. I really want to see his comeback stream. Because now that everyone knows this is from 7 years ago and it hasn't happened since. But no one cares about stuff like that. Everyone thinks everything that they read about is when it's happening. Like, he's totally gonna come back and he's gonna blow it out of the park. So I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do. No, I don't support anything he did, but it's 7 years ago and I do believe he will change. So that's how I feel about it. There's been so many like documentaries and whatnot have made about him as well. It's all been very interesting. Sang is Biden and Keck W. Oh my god, no I'm not. Guild's pushed to mid-August, yeah. I also have to make a guild in Brownus too, so we can start doing stuff. Jasper gaslighting, yeah, he is. Also, Kusanagi, your pack arrived. Can I open it on stream? Or am I gonna get in trouble? So I was gonna do all that this weekend during the subathon. We were gonna have an IRL portion of it, but again, I haven't been able to finalize anything for the subathon because I've been working. So next week we're gonna do the 7-year anniversary subathon. Just don't open the book. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Once Sangs figures out how to make a guild, sus. Yeah. I wasn't sure, and I wasn't even sure I could make it. But yeah, well, let's do that. Let's do that in Brownless too. I actually need to spend more time in Brownless too. I want I wanted to do earlier this week a story stream in BD2 so we can catch up in the story. Hey Datura, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Outside cover is fine, I think. Alright, I trust you. And if I get banned, I'll blame you. VTuber friend sends me package, gets me banned? I really should be making more like clickbait videos like that. What else? What else? I feel like there's something else I needed to talk about. Huh. But yeah, again, if there's anything else this weekend that I have to do, let me know, chat. This weekend, I want to make sure I start Monday correctly. This might sound really little. Oh yeah, I should show you guys some pictures of last week. But yeah, this might sound really simple. I work 8.5 hours now, and I know a lot of you guys probably work way more than 8.5 hours, but again, I haven't worked for about 300 days. Just working half an hour more a day is like so much more taxing. I know I'll get used to it, but like you can feel that extra half hour. I'm just not used to like waking up so early and working that extra half hour, so it's been rough for me. 10 to 6:30 here, okay. By the way, are they allowed to do that? I thought... Okay, so I don't know how it is in America, chat, but in Canada, I thought the half an hour lunch break that you have is pay time, right? Because it's a break time, it's paid. You're paid for it. So I'm actually supposed to work 8 hours a day, but half an hour of that is the lunch break. And so I think, so here's the thing. When I asked HR how long, when do I work from? They said 9 to 5, but my direct superior said, you're working 8:30 to 5. You need to be here at 8:30 is what he said to me. But I'm like weirded out by that because I've always worked 9 to 5. And the rationale, of course, is like the half-hour lunch break thing. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Is that really how they do it in Canada? I don't know how it is in America, but I've never heard of that in Canada. Lunch is clocked out for. So in America, it's clocked out for. That's not how they do it. Right, that's not how they do it. Now, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it because, for those who don't know, I'm on probation. They can fire me for anything reason they want. They don't have to give a reason. So I'm not gonna fight on this because you can literally just, if I disagree and I don't listen to him, he could literally just can me and there'd be there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm gonna let it slide and I'll come in. But after I'm like formally an employee, I'll question it and I'll ask about it. Again, for those who don't know, in Canada right now, in March, our unemployment rate was 6.1%, and now it's 6.4%. Every month, this country's been losing jobs, so I'm not gonna be too picky about it, because it's really hard to get a job right now. We're net negative on jobs every month. So I'll let it slide. But yeah, none of this seemed right to me. It might be different in America, though, and maybe that's why he thinks it's that way. It's not 30 days work probation for me. It's 90 days. It's 3 months. Not paid time here unless you're a salary man. All right, so this is what I mean. I don't work shifts. It's salary for me. He's trying to get you in 30 minutes early. By the way, I came in 30 minutes early on Friday, and there was nobody there. I was like one of 3 employees there at 8:30 in the morning. So I was just like, oh my god. Again, I'm gonna still do it, but like, man, what the hell is this? I'll confirm this with HR and everything in the future, but yeah, none of this makes sense to me. You're getting the intern treatment? Yeah, I probably am. This is the stuff you do to mess with interns, but I'm not an intern. I'm a software engineer and we get paid lunches? Right, like that's what I expect. I work for LCBO part-time, but they're on strike. Wait, you work for LCBO? Is this why you're always drunk on stream? Oh, not go. Sorry, that was a joke. Chat, check out SoFighter T. He's also a streamer. And he's probably not an alcoholic. I was kidding, by the way. This is not defamation. Wait, you were last streaming Genshin Impact for reals? All right. Anyways, but yeah, we're gonna take it easy tonight. I want to ease myself back into streaming. Most importantly, I need to have a stream like schedule I can keep. Chat, after work, how long are you tired for? For me, after work, I've been taking a nap, and I've been unable to wake up on time, which is why I haven't been streaming. An hour nap is just too long. But sleeping less than an hour, it doesn't really feel like anything. Though if I don't get more than 4 hours of sleep, half an hour nap means I sleep through the alarm clock anyways. And even when I wake up, I feel terrible. After work, I go home and sleep till I have to go back. Well, that's terrible! Post-work naps hit different beds. Yeah, they do hit different. Oh, the one good news about working my new job is that they're closer than my old job, so I get home a lot earlier. My old job, it took up to 40 minutes to get home because of traffic and whatnot. The new job, it's been like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. The squid is waiting for me? Dude, I thought you guys started that. I said if no one comes in like 2 minutes, you can let me know. All right, I'll log on. Unless someone joins in, then tell me not to log on. I usually sleep 4 hours. I can't sleep 4 hours before I start streaming. I get home around 5:20, 5:30. And then if I sleep 4 hours, it's not... Actually, I could sleep. But then I'm not going to sleep 8 hours. I'm going to have to split my sleep. Work takes all energy I have. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't very excited about going back to work. Because I won't have energy to be a streamer. Oh, you are 4. Okay, there you go. Good. I'm not gonna log on then. Phoenix trying to like sabotage me right now. How are you guys still alive sleeping 4 hours? I don't even sleep 4 hours. This entire week I have not been able to sleep. Okay, sorry, that's a lie now. Last night I slept 12 hours to catch up on sleep. But this entire work week, I've not slept 4 hours. I've been sleeping less than 4 hours. I've been sleeping like an hour and a half to 3 hours. It's been so bad. How do you do it? You don't. You're forced to. I've been staying really caffeinated. I've been having like multiple coffees a day. It's been really bad. I work 9 to 8, 4 days a week. Wait, how does that work? Are you still considered full-time and whatnot? Work drains me too, but it's random nights every week that I feel like resting, yeah. I was so shocked to see saying wake up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday to find out he didn't sleep. Yeah. Even if it's a work day, I've been staying up till 6 a.m. even though I have to get to work, like be at work by 8:30. So, it's gonna take a long time to adjust. It's been rough. When I used to work, I worked 14 to 18 hours days, but damn, did I make bank. Man. So, I think that was one of the other things I wanted to talk about. I wanted to have a stream this week where I asked you guys about being a normie. Chat. I don't make 6 figures, alright? Let's just be clear here. So I don't make the big bucks, right? 6 figures would be at least over $100,000. And in Canada, like taking home $100,000 is really hard because our taxes are pretty high for in general. But what is the point? Can someone just explain this to me? You know, for the last, I've been a streamer for 7 years now. And for the last 7 years, I think it's been more important to me to make sure I come home with enough energy to stream than to pursue the jobs with the biggest money. Because, you know, I can. If I really wanted to, I can make lots more money. But I don't understand why. Like, as an accountant, you can easily make over 6 figures. There's a lot of easy paths to make over 6 figures. But I don't understand why. Like at a certain point, don't you just have enough money to do everything and have everything you want and you're happy, like, why do you need more? Now, to be clear, I still have student loans, so having more money does help with clearing something up like that. But, like, is it just me? Because you might be like, okay, you want to own a house, for example, but owning a house is like an impossible dream nowadays. That doesn't happen. How do you even own a house? Like, to buy a house nowadays, in Canada, they're setting like record highs. It's been really ugly. Like, that's not a real attainable goal. So that's not something I care about. So if you can't buy a house, the next biggest purchase you'll make is a car, but like, why would you not be able to afford a car? Like, if it's just literally afford any car, that's quite easy to do. And if it's to like afford a good car, again, it's not that hard to do. Especially with like the financing that you can do nowadays. Not to say you should finance everything in your lives, don't get the wrong idea here. But like, when I think about like, why do you need money? I don't really know. Maybe one day I'll have kids and stuff and I'll really need money and stuff. But like, right now I have no idea. Saying needs a housewife, yes. Are you volunteering, Shay? We'll do a private call. When we do X Defiant. Sorry for taking so long. I just wanted to like talk through these things before we started. I think the point is to save and invest a crap ton to be able to retire early. But you know what I would do if I retired, right? Chat, if I retired, I would just be a streamer anyways. What would be the difference? Okay, I'm not gonna brag. This isn't meant to be a brag. But I'm very easily in the top 1% of streamers. I'm a partner, and thanks to you guys, like, I would never worry about rent or food or anything like that as long as I stream. So, like, if it's just to have enough money to survive, like, that's easy to do. Like, I'm fortunate enough to be able to pull that off. But again, like, what's the point? I don't understand. What's the point of all this? Social status? Do you guys actually, like, show off how much money you make? Just wondering. I'm not trying to be judgmental here. But, like, from my perspective, only douchebags do that. Like, do you have nothing better to show off than just your money? Like, be proud of your kids, your family. Like, if someone does that, like, I can't hold that against them. Like, oh man, you know, you got a stunning family, you know, you just welcome a new kid. Like, yeah, I'm happy for you, genuinely. But if someone's like, oh, I make lots of money, I'm like, okay, congratulations. What does that even mean? What does that even matter? You know, that's not something that's actually like a big achievement in my eyes. Like, literally having money is great. Yes, yes, yes. But like, you can't say that's an achievement, right? Like if you say like, hey, you know, your university has celebrated you as alumni, right? Because of your achievements in the field of like thermal energy, and you're like benefiting humanity. Yeah, like, yeah, that's an absolute achievement, of course, you know. But if someone just says, I make big money, and that's like their way of like saying they're being successful, like, okay, great, you know. I don't know, I always thought that was stupid. The house I am in is a 750,000 house, and wowee, the house next to me sold for just under $1 million. Yeah, it's not an attainable goal. So if you can, like, if, again, I'm not trying to sound like some first world country brat, because I know some people are like struggling to like put food on their family, but I am talking about it from like my perspective, and the reason why this has been on my mind is because I just got a job, so. Ain't no way I can afford a house so I'm retired. Exactly. So like, what's the point? My richest friend, I don't flex my cash. I just treat my friends. Yeah, treat your friends well. You know, like, buy your friends dinner. Treat them to a nice night out. Like, that is meaningful. That is absolutely meaningful.
earning 6 figures is to flex. Have you heard the saying, the point of life is to buy things we don't need, to impress people who don't care about you? In adulthood, prospective friends and partners care about stuff like that, Ninja.
Do you? Do people care about that? I don't think I've ever been with someone that shallow. I'm aware if you do online dating, for example, that is absolutely a criteria, right? It's not just how you look, it's how much money you make. That's something that people care about a lot, right? But that's because, like, if I bumped into someone and I have interest in them, I'm not about to be like, how much money do you make? And if that's not enough money, like, I'm not gonna, like, you know, be interested in you anymore. But on online dating, that's so easy to do because you just put it in your profile, like, oh, you need to make this much money, right? Like, that's so different. But I don't know, I've never, like, met someone like that personally. I just like to waste money, XDX. Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's not like I don't know what to do with money. I am gonna waste money. That much is true. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not doxing myself first. And I want to show you guys something. Yeah, I would dox myself if I showed off this much. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I'm not doxing myself. So, chat, when you get a job, don't you spend money? It's normal to spend money once you get a job, right? So yesterday, I want to blame Aerosenen for this. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. The Rem figurines again? Okay. Damn it. Some of you guys just know me too well. How many figurines did I buy? I'm gonna count real quick. Alright, now that I have a job, since getting a job, I've purchased 1, 2, 3, 4. Though I plan to sell these because there was a price error on Amazon. So I'll count that as 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. A lot of these are pre-orders, but I did order them. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I bought 18. Majority of them are pre-orders. And I bought the pre-orders because I could just cancel in the future if I change my mind. And on Amazon Canada, you want to lock in the price because there's so much price fluctuations. But I did buy 18 figurines yesterday. I don't think I'm keeping them all, but it's still 18. Now, the most expensive one I bought, they are generally around $30 each, but still a lot. I bought one from a VTuber. Okay, look, there's a reason for this. I couldn't help myself. All right, let me show you guys. I bought a VTuber's, have you guys seen her? Kagura Nana. I didn't even really, I've never even watched her before. But I saw this, I was like, oh my god, she's so cute. She's an illustrator too. This is Nana. I saw this, I was like, I have to have her. The figurine is so nice. This is a price error. It's not supposed to be $32, but it's very cheap. Most people know her as the artist for IMA. And oh, she also did Naki. Wow. So at least there's 2 VTubers I watched that she worked on. Good smile. Let me show you guys. It's so good. It's more. I don't even know why it's $30, but it's a price error. The official pricing is 3,900 yen. But yeah, it should be higher because I know the yen is worth a lot less nowadays, but it should be higher than that. But it's so cute. Holy crap. There was only 2 remaining, so I was like, man, it's so good, I'll just buy it. All right, but the most expensive one I bought was this one. I've wanted this one forever because I own the other 2. So this is when it comes to like anime figurines and models, my favorite group is Good Smile, but my favorite quality group is Bukiya. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. And I've been a fan of theirs ever since Morgan and Lilith. I own this one. I think I bought this one to celebrate getting a job years ago. So my prior job, I got this one. I think it was after a subathon. So this is a set, is a series, because they're all from the Darkstalker series. So yeah, like that was the most expensive one I bought. I want to blame I want to blame Aerosenin because yesterday I saw a Uni figurine and it made me look at figurines. I've always wanted this one. I'm actually a big fan of Infinite Stratos, which is where I think she wants to be called Char. Where Char's from, Charlotte, but she likes being called Char. She's not best girl though. She's second best girl. Best girl's Laura. And anyways, I've wanted this figurine forever, and I saw this. Now I'm gonna buy this sometime soon. Good Smile to Fillion and Android. Oh yeah, Fillion has also been in hot water lately because her design isn't hers, and now she now has a model, and the original creator of her model isn't getting paid anything for all of this, which is crazy. Like it's freeware, but that doesn't mean you can like license it and make money off of it. That's crazy. You have some Kotobukiya model kits. Yeah, they're really good. Darkstalker arc or MVC arc? The Darkstalker games. I know she's also in Marvel vs. Capcom. Did you get a chance to watch Code Geass' new series? No, I have not watched it yet. I have been watching anime this week though. If anyone guesses, it's actually a recent anime. I think it is done its first season. But if anyone guesses it, I'll be very impressed. It is a recent anime launched in the last couple seasons, and if you can guess it, I'll be really impressed with how well you know me. But I have been watching an anime series lately, just not Code Geass. Blue Archive? No. I think I'd rather play Blue Archive. All right, what was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh yeah. Did you guys know? This all started because I saw this. Did you know there's a Uni figurine? I don't even like her that much. But Uni was my first Nikkei ever. I don't know if you guys remember the first SSR you ever pulled a Nikkei. For me, it was Uni. This is what started everything, because I saw Uni on Amazon. And I was like, I posted it up, and an Aerosenin brought it up. And he's like, oh, it's $20. And I looked it up, and like, it is $20. But I'm in Canada, so it's a lot more expensive. And then once you like Google something once you get something on eBay, they just show you everything from eBay. Like, oh, you might enjoy this and that. And before I knew it, I was looking at a bunch of figures. But yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I didn't even know there was such thing as a Uni figure. My goodness. Free Ren? It's not Free Ren. We watched Free Ren on stream. So like, what's your obsession with this 300-day thing? Are you watching new Spice and Wolf? No. I want to. For those who don't know, Spice and Wolf is like a top 5 anime for me. It might be 3rd or something like that. It's one of my favorite animes of all time, but I will be watching it. Buy or used in a jar, Keck W. Ill. What do you, why would you say that? Do you play Darkstalker, or is it just a waifu appreciation thing? I play Darkstalker. When I was a kid, I main Morgan. But man, I think in terms of like video game girl crushes, Morgan, Chun-Li, I think those are my top ones for sure. Like, yeah, growing up, those were like the top. They're all like fighting girls too. Konosuba Darkness is goated. Okay. I'm gonna bite you all over saying you mark my territory. Wow, spicy. Okay. Speaking of the spicy girl, we're gonna play X Defiant soon. They had them all in the claw machine, was like they're kind of cute. Really? Okay, well, no one guessed it. Is it called Rose of the Recapture? No. It's not Konosuba. It's not Day Alive. My dear friend Nokotan? Nah. It's of recent seasons. I'm surprised no one mentioned it. In the West, he was called Samurai X, even though it never made sense. His author should be in jail, but is not. It's wild. It's wild, man. It's... I mean, that's Japan, alright? Japan is kind of corrupted with their law system, but I don't care if he should have been in jail. I still love Kenshin. We finished Kaijo number 8 like a couple weeks ago. I've been watching Rurouni Kenshin. This is the original Rurouni Kenshin from 1998. They did the remake, and I've been watching the remake. Yeah, I've been watching Kenshin 2023. Wait! Oh my god, I misled you guys. Yeah, because it's not last couple of seasons anymore. Wait. It's 3 seasons ago. It wasn't 2 seasons ago, it was 3 seasons ago. Couple means 2. Okay. My mistake. I thought I went into 2024. Whoops. Sorry. But yeah, I've been watching Kenshin. The Batosai. The Batosai. Oh my gosh. It's been so long. I used to read the manga too. You guys didn't know that? It's really good. The animation quality is way better than the original 1998 version. It's very close to the original adaptation. So the choreography is better. It's very close to the manga. It's legitimately good. It is dated because it is, you know, it's source materials from the 90s. But it's so good. I enjoy it so much. Definitely Blue Archive liar. No, it's not. Your team full for X Defiant? No, we haven't even started yet. I'm still just talking. We're gonna start streaming X Defiant soon. If you guys haven't played X Defiant, please use my link. It does help. Game is 1 minute from finishing downloading. Oh, this is perfect. How many guys are gonna play with us? It's a team of 6. Did you watch Trigun Remake? No, I didn't watch Trigun Remake. Rurouni Kenshin, that's old. It is. Chat. Can I just say something? I can't ever view someone badly. Sorry, I can't view their work badly. I can view people badly. I view many of you guys badly. I view Sugma badly. I view Phoenix badly. I view Peshal badly. Where am I going with this? No, I can't like separate. I can't keep it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, if for example, say, what's his name? If Dave Chappelle, for example, said a transphobic joke, I can't be like, man, this guy's transphobic, and so therefore the joke is not funny. I would still laugh. Now that I'm not transphobic, to be clear. But the point is, or like Kanye West, he's clearly crazy. I still enjoy his music. The reason I'm bringing all this up is Rurouni Kenshin. His author, the author is, I don't even understand how he's not in jail. But like, I'm incapable of like not enjoying Kenshin just because Nobuhiro Nishiwaki he was convicted. This like blows my mind. He was convicted in 2018 and he's still getting his work published. I'll be clear, I'm glad, because I wouldn't want Kenshin to end. Now, let's be clear here. It's very different. They do end. Does anyone remember there was a manga series called Act Age? Does anyone remember that one? That one really made me sad because its author flashed a kid or something crazy like that. I was like, what? And then it got everything canceled and he got like sent to jail. But yeah, like I can't separate it. I mean, sorry, I'm not gonna put it together. It's always gonna be separate from me. Like, I'm watching Kenshin and I'm fully enjoying it. I don't give a damn about the artist. And it's the same thing for everything else. Like, I'm not the biggest Dr. Disrespect fan, for example, but like when he does his comeback stream, I'm gonna be watching. I don't know, man. Do you guys feel that way about things? Because I can't. Like, if someone tells a joke, the joke was funny, I'm gonna laugh, for example. Or if someone tells a story, the story was good, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna be like, the artist was shit, or like the joke sayer was like a racist or something. Like, and then, like if something's funny, or you're entertained, and you're having fun, like that's, how do you stop yourself? Like, why would you stop yourself? How does that even work? But yeah, so this is crazy because how much was found? They uncovered about 100 DVDs that were illegal. And all that happened was he was fined $1,500 American dollars. And then his manga wasn't even canceled. It resumed 6 months later. So it was settled in February 2018. 6 months later, he's back to making manga. The bust was in 2017. So he only had a pause in his work for approximately 7 months. Like, that's crazy, isn't it? But again, I can't really feel bad because I love Kenshin and I don't want Kenshin to end just because his author is not a good person. But yeah, like, oh, also, his wife stayed by him. For me, when it comes to things like that, I believe in it. Like, if your significant other stays by you, there could be a lot of reasons, but the one person who should absolutely be leaving at that moment is still committed to you. So I think that speaks volumes. But again, it's very serious. I'm not trying to make light of this at all. But yeah, this came up to me because I was watching Kenshin and I was like, yeah, I don't think it will ever bother me. None of it. I have no problem separating the art from the artist, right? Like that's a thing, but people are completely against it. Like if I said publicly that I really love Kenshin, there will be some fucked up people who will bring this stuff up. Like, oh, you're supporting this. When no, I just like his works, you know? I'm 2 out of 6. You understand most jokes? I take things too literally. I am cooked. Oh god, Shay. Maybe she's in it for the money. There's no way. His wife is a very successful artist. There's no way his wife would stay by just because of money. Naira fell off for me. Keitaro too. Yeah, I know. Again, I can't blame people for that, but like, personally, it doesn't change a thing for me. What's your job? I'm an accountant. Literally just straight up accountant. I know how you feel. I can still enjoy Chris Bennett matches even after what he did. Yeah, exactly.
The way it works is that you don't actually stop enjoying this stuff. You just pretend you condemn it for the sake of virtue signaling. That's what these people do.
I don't
Either
virtue
that,
signal
or
at
they
all.
were always haters.
Like, if you guys have been watching me for the last year, there are definitely things that I've said that you might be like, oh, this guy's pro-Russian or something like that, right? Which, if you... To be clear, I'm just going to talk about the war, for example, as it happens. There's no pro-anything, but I do believe Russia's closer to ending the war than Ukraine is to ending the war. In fact, I think the West is making it hard to end the war because they have so much support, and at the moment they are like sue for peace, their support's gone. Right? So like I understand the nuances to all this, but my goodness. I've seen so many fellow streamers virtue signal the shit out of everything. Like Dr. Disrespecting just happened. I haven't spoken negatively about Dr. Disrespect, and I will not be speaking negatively about him because it's 7 years ago and I think people can change and get better. And his wife, his family are still sticking by him. And like, he won his court case litigation against Twitch and whatnot, for example. Is it wrong? It's absolutely wrong. But again, like, virtue signaling is so friggin' stupid. I don't feel like, I don't feel anything negative about him. I don't feel anything negative about Russia. I don't feel negative about most things. There's like enough problems and shit going on in your own life. Why would I even like let this stuff affect me or think about it too much? You know, for example. But like, there's so many people out there who want to make sure the entire world thinks they're the best people ever. It's so dumb. Like, it's such a obsession with trying to act and pretend you're such a great person when anyone who spends like 5 minutes looking at you would figure out you're not. So what's the point of all this? I never understand any of that. I never will do any of that. It's so dumb. You want to ban Shay? Why? I still love Nairo versus Light Ganon versus Fox, which Ganon should not have ever won, but he did. Yeah, it was still one of the most legendary matches. Anyways. Virtue signaling dumb, don't do that. You're better than that, guys. Actually be good people rather than like, pretend to be good people. Alright, anyways, let's get this started. Alright, I finished downloading Defiant earlier. Let me just set it up in the background. We'll do our subathon next week. If you have any ideas as to what you want me to do on the subathon, put it into Submit to Sanguine. Unless your name is Sugma, then the answer is no. Yeah, the game's pretty big, so it might take you guys a while to download the game. By the way, chat, if you haven't followed Shay yet, please do. Shay, you need to update some of your links. They're still leading to your old stuff. Can I show this? So I'm collabing with Shay tonight during our sponsor segment of X Defiant. Shay is a character, I'll just say that. But yeah, the reason why I'm showing her off chat, not only because we're collabing with her, please follow her on Kick. She's so close. She's so close to 1,000 followers, just 56 away. By the way, please follow me on Kick. I'm literally 2 people away from 200. Was legal modeling that at the time the parents in Japan consented to? Still not great, but that was a Japanese thing. Oh shoot! Thank you, Rudo. Did it not show up on my stream? Uh-oh. Okay, normally I just assume no one's watching me on Kick, but the chat does not show up. Connection to Kickstarter was lost. What? Why? All right. Well. Anyways, but yeah, give her a follow if you haven't already. Is this up to date? Yeah, it's up to date. Also, give her a follow on Twitch. She's almost at 400. Who wants to be number 400? By the way, my favorite number is 4. And she has a Fansly. And what is this? Can I show this on stream or we're gonna get in trouble? Your throne is definitely 18 plus. I remember that. Oh, great. Okay, I won't click any of those things because I don't want to get banned. Anyways, give her a follow. All right. So yeah, let me set up for X Defiant. Let's begin the stream. If you want to play the game, it is right here. All right, let me officially introduce X Defiant, then we'll watch a trailer and we'll start playing. All right, I am double checking what they want me to do before we begin because we've been talking about so much stuff. First time playing. Featuring. So I don't scream from the damn loud call. Soon. I want to make sure everything's set up before I show, drop you in. I want to show people the trailer for the game too. First time playing X Defiant featuring /AWVT and viewers. There you go. I want to show you guys the trailer for X Defiant before we begin. Are we at X Defiant now? It looks like we are. Cool. All right, let me change the stream stuff before we begin. All right, let me make a thumbnail. Actually, we should cut the stream and make a new one. I'm a cursed individual. You are. All right, but I want to show you guys X Defiant because it's our first time playing it. It is a game by Ubisoft. Ubisoft North is our sponsor, which I didn't know. Ubisoft is actually like they have a Montreal. They have a Montreal-based studio. It is free to play, by the way, so you have no reason not to play with me. It is 6v6. And give me a moment right now. I am making the thumbnail so we can actually start this proper. You might know Ubisoft from... They made The Division. When it comes to shooters, they make a lot of games. They also made Rayman. They made Rainbow Six Siege, right? Yeah, that was also Ubisoft. That was Ubisoft Montreal. So they have made quality like shooter games, many of them in the past. All right. Do a clickbait thumbnail for the memes? No. This is a sponsor stream. I don't want to make it too complicated. You want me to go into Epic Gamers? I'll do it with Shay first, and then if she's okay with it later, we'll do it in the open room. All Tom Clancy games, yeah, those are really good shooter games too. You're gonna actually play with Phoenix? Oh my gosh. When was the last time we played a game? You know, for the longest time, you were telling me how your PC was busted, and that your PP fell off. Like, I felt really bad for you. Alright, I'm making a thumbnail right now. You have a desk now? Yeah, you're coming up in life. Have you guys been seeing those, Have you guys been seeing those coming up in life memes? It's like, you can do it, guys, and it's just like a picture of a bed on the ground, and you're like, what the fuck do you mean you can do it? Like, those things have been so funny. You can do it memes. Let's do that real quick. Okay, I guess it's harder to find the knot. Alright, never mind. They're all just sad memes anyways. Yesterday's legit how I started when I moved out. Yeah, exactly. No, it's good. It's good. I'm not trying to make fun of those guys. Every single day try to take a step forward, even if it is tiny. Alright, I made the thumbnail. What's my Ubisoft name? Oh, that's right. I should let you guys add me already. Is this still under Nimius? It is! How did I change it? Oh god, how do I change this? Thanks for reminding me. I haven't changed my Ubisoft name. It's been forever. We used to play Uno on stream. Alright, chat. Give me a sec. Let me change my name first. Assassin's Creed series, not really sure if that counts. The shooting isn't the main aspect. The reason why I split it apart is because a studio like Ubisoft is so big that they have so many different branches. Yo. I got an offer! I got an offer, chat! I got an offer. Yeah, I got an offer. I got an offer for how much money off? $3! I got an offer for $2.99 off of buying the Yumi. I don't really want Breed. But that's $3 off. Okay. Just buying her alone, I think, is $30. So adding Breed was 26. Oh my god. Okay, well. That's what happens on eBay once enough people look at something. An offer you can't refuse. I don't know. I don't really care about Breed, but maybe I'll take it. It's 5% off. All right, let me change my name on Ubisoft first before we begin. Why is it in French? I like how on Ubisoft, they write English, then brackets Great Britain, because we speak the Queen's English here. Not that American English thing. We don't speak Americanese here. But most people, it's such a pet peeve, but I hate it when I go on like some games and it's just like English, US, and that's all it says, despite the fact that the majority of English speakers in the world are not in the US. So why are you forcing everyone to do this? Can I update it? I gotta change my name real quick. I guess it's Night Night everywhere. Okay, I did it. I changed it. Yay. Sorry for making you guys wait. I would start Xtifying now, but my legacy username is still Nimi. My username was Nimius. I had to change it first. Now it's legacy username. I like that. I don't want someone to take my old name. All right, but yeah, you guys can feel free to add me in Ubisoft Connect so we can start Xtifying. There it be. Sounds pretty cocky for someone in liberation range. Yes, that's what happened when America invades. We're gonna be liberated. Oh shoot, thank you for the follows. Aerosin and Phoenix. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations to myself for hitting 200 followers on Kick. Yay. All right. Anyways, we're gonna cut the YouTube stream, start a new one for X Defiant. I hope you guys show up for it. It's been a long time since I played a shooter on stream. I may be, in fact, be terrible. It'll be a collab with Shay, and we'll be playing for at least 2 hours. So I hope to see you guys there. But yeah, let's do it. I want to show you guys a trailer in a moment for X Defiant. Yeah, let's cut the YouTube stream real quick, boot the new one, and let's do it.